Hello? Okay, right, it's working. Beautiful. What? Your microphone's unmuted, Okay, it definitely has a signal. I think Streamlabs just waffling. Hello, hello. Okay, good. Okay, wait, let me just make sure. Okay, right, peak. Okay, I think everything's working. I think. Hopefully? I am, yeah. Okay, I think everything is working, potentially. Let me go get a drink real quick. I'll go get a drink. Because I very unprepared. I'll be 1,000,000% I'm quite unprepared. I'll explain what's gonna happen in a minute. Just let me go get a drink. Right, I'm back. I've got me drink. Hello, Soup Super. Pepsi Max has been Hotel episode 3 and 4 today. I'm good once. I already watched it. I watched it literally like 8 a.m. when it came out. I'll be honest. Probably the two best episodes they've done of that series. I'm not a big fan of it. I think it too many issues, but episode 3 and 4 were actually good. I'll give them credit. Quite good. But yeah. But anyways, enough about that. So a couple. When was it? It might have been last stream. Might have been sometime in the past when streaming. I mentioned well, okay. I hate English. I hate this language. I can't speak it. Anyways, so if you know a bit about me, I do game design at college, and I know what I'm doing. Speaking French instead. I never want to speak French again after my GCSE French teacher. Never want to speak it again. That bitch ruined. I already hated French, but that bitch is ingrained in my mind. But anyways, yeah, so I do game design, and I mentioned in a previous stream how I want to use what I've learned from that and just make like some shit slop, like Roblox game. And I was thinking about that and I was saying, hey, I want to basically make something within the next couple months. And the more I was thinking about it off camera, I went, well, why do I not just turn it into a bit of a stream series where every so often, like once a week, I come on and just do like an hour or two of progress? Brainrock, I see someone wants to make a game. Yes. Brainrock game. No. What I mean by slop? I don't mean slop in the sense of like shit. I mean like what I basically mean is that this game isn't going to be like a masterpiece. The entire point of this is just so I can get into the habit of doing something. Like this game, the game idea which I have, which this stream I'm not really gonna be working on it that much. I'm just gonna be messing around. Like I've not used Roblox Studio in probably over a year. So make a free Roblox game. I would get took out back and shot by David Bazooki. So I don't fancy doing that. I do have a plan. I do have a slight plan, but I've purposely kept it vague because what I thought would be cool is if we kind of make decisions on the game in like little gameplay elements on stream. Like where yous can give ideas, yous can kind of help. Free Robux game, enter your password and use it for free Robux. Yeah. But if I show you, we have I have this. I don't think anything here doxes me. I probably should have checked that first, but it doesn't. Game brief idea. I didn't put what I was thinking, because I forgot. But what I was thinking is, if you've ever played this game, FPS, I really like the way it works. It's a simple game when you put it down to its core elements. Very simple game. So what I was thinking is to make a game similar to it, and simply just similar to an ASIM game. I think it's called ASIM Horror. Similar, basically, one person's a killer, or like some sort of like monster fucking entity. I don't really know. I'm gonna be 100% honest. That everyone else is just like a normal survivor, I guess, and that's it. As I said, this isn't going to be a masterpiece. I just want to relearn how to use Studio, and I want to do it by just making some little slop game, which will take me maybe a month or two to make. So, yeah, but then the entire point is, that's all I've planned. I've not planned what it's going to be. I've not planned out what, as I said, it's a killer monster and whatever. I've not planned any of this out. I'm just going to wing it. I'm going to add tasks, so will it be beat up to kill a voter? It's not going to be an ASIM horror. It's difficult to explain because ASIM horror, I feel like it's been recently, people have used that word to encapsulate every single game where one person's a killer, everyone else isn't. It's not like that. It's more of, as I said, it's like FPS. If you should definitely make a call. I am not making a no. 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 That's my answer to that. No. I'm not Teddy. I am not Teddy. I refuse. But anyways, just slop. As I say, not like an ASIM game, not like an ASIM horror. I just simply wanted to be some, just like, as I said, like FPS. If you've ever played that game, I really enjoy that game, and I'd like to make something similar to it. Something like that, where it's like a 6-minute round. What type are you making? It's literally on the screen, guy. As I said, a large part of this is winging it. Just, it's that sort of thing. One person, like a 6-minute round, whatever, like a round. One person gets selected as a killer. The entire point is that you're on a map, get as many kills as possible, and just survive. I might add some extra little gimmicks so it's a bit more entertaining. Why the word's so small? Can I increase the font? Actually, I might be able to increase the font size. Oh wait a minute, I could do the I don't know how to increase the size. I'm just gonna. Can I zoom in? Yeah, I think I can. I hate this, man. I hate this. It's like the survivors in your game won't be able to fight back, really. No, because the entire point of this, one thing which I need to mention is, I'll just make everything like a heading. I'll make a subheading just a bit smaller. One thing I need to know, and I'm gonna put this here. I am a. Why is it small? I'll fix it. this, and in fact, bang bang. I need to preface this. I'm a modeler. I can model. I have near enough no skill when it comes to scripting. So the entire point of this is I'm trying to pick a game where I could do a lot of modeling, but not a lot of scripting. Or the scripting I do is fairly simple. From what I can tell, the research I've done, the scripting is long, but it's not difficult. It's not like I'm just going to break the game. As I said, it's going to be very simple mechanically. If I had a computer and the studio skills, I'd happily make an RPG game based on my own characters and locations and story, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, fair enough. But, yeah. So, yeah, one thing to notice that when you, I don't think I'm going to get other people on this. This is simply the only script that I know how to do is Hello World. Yeah, like the printing one. But I am a modeler. I don't do scripting. So when picking a game, I want to do something where I can make it visually impressive, or not even visually impressive, but kind of make it so it's clear that I'm a modeler, and keep it fairly simple. A round system isn't that hard to do. I've did it before. A attack button kind of isn't difficult. I've made swords in the past which work. So yeah, and it's just gonna be similar. Just instead of having a sword, you just make the sword your hand, if that makes sense. The chance thing might be a bit difficult. I don't know, but having one difficult script, I don't mind. But the chance thing, when you really think of how chance works in games, I could teach basic for scripting. Cookie, you did do scripting, but you, yet again, like me, you haven't touched Studio in like 2 years. Right? And that, as I said, that's what we're doing this stream. I'm literally just going to relearn how to use Studio. But yeah, on to Studio. I've opened a base plate. Wow, how cool. How do I get the window? Look, okay, there's meant to be a bar at the top, and I don't know how to get it up. Yeah, as I said, I've not touched Studio. I'm software engineering. All coding is the same. Cookie, that is worrying that you do coding and you don't know there's different scripting languages. I can tell you, if you use Unreal Engine, Unity, Roblox Studio, if you use any game engine, a lot of them use different coding, scripting engines, like scripting language. Sorry, not scripting engines, scripting language. Like, for example, I think Unreal Engine uses like C#, and I think Roblox definitely doesn't use that. Like Roblox, I know because my coding teacher, my scripting teacher, last year literally bought up Roblox Studio and said how she would kill one of us if we used it because of how bad it is when it comes to scripting. The Roblox one is really easy to understand. So this game's basically Forsaken, no stones, no survivalists, only one player in Survivor, no abilities versus killer. When you put it like that, it sounds shit. But yeah, I wouldn't. Not really, because the entire point is that it's like it's difficult to explain. As I said, I have a video on FPS, 10-minute long. Watch that, and you kind of understand what I mean, what I want the game to be. If not, just play the game yourself. It's hard to explain because it's when I say like a killer versus survive game, everyone always thinks of ASIM games. So it's to kill a character you made or a character from some media. That's, as I said, I've literally came in with the bare minimum because the entire point is I want to get I want like my community to kind of, I want this to be a game which we kind of build up. Just a fun little thing put out there. People can go, hey, look, I helped with this game. Stuff like that. That's my hope, anyways. That's my hope. Like little ideas, and that's why we have the notepad. Do we get to be in the credits? That's what I'm saying. Like, if someone gives me an idea and I use it, credit. The person will be credited in the game. That person can then use it to go, hey, look, maybe to go if they want to work on other projects, like hey, I was involved in something with this game. You go on the credits, you can see what I did, you can see the ideas I gave, whatever. You can see whatever you end up doing. I forgot why I subbed to you. Fair enough. I call dibs. Put me in your credits. That's not how it works, Crown. You fool. But yeah. But as I was saying, Cookie, about the scripting language, the Roblox one is easy to understand. It's just not good. That's the issue. It's easy to understand. It just means that making such little it turns like little tasks which will take you like 4 lines in like Unreal into like 20 like not 20 like 50 line like script, if that makes sense. It just overcomplicates everything. It's easy to understand, but it's just so like baby down, which makes it for like when it comes to difficult stuff, it makes it kind of difficult. But yeah, first thing I need to actually figure out is how do I get this thing at the top up? Not toolbox. Asset manager? It's not gonna be that. There's meant to be like a window up the top here. I don't know how to go up. Well, it's actually entertaining though. I haven't. I'll take it, but I haven't really done anything yet. But yeah, so you have all the stuff on the right, base play, and I'm just gonna mess around for a bit. You spell like Michael or Michael? The second one, the AEL. Why have I spelt my name? Is my name spelled wrong somewhere? Is my name somewhere spelled wrong? Or it's not EAL, it's AEL. EAL just doesn't make sense. But yeah, I'm already messing up. There's so much. Plugins. But yeah, I forgot I got rid of my torso. Okay, let me turn my volume down because it's quite loud. You can see look, this is our game. Look how good it is. I can't. Why can't? Is shift lock? Are you a model or a banana peel? What's a banana peel? Is this like actual like terminology, or is this just like something? Michael, your game sucks. Gang, I started this like 5 minutes ago. Of course it sucks. It'll probably suck anyways. Why am I so slow? Why do I move so slow? I don't know how to get the thing out. Output? Nope, that is for scripting. If they got rid of a bit of a top action and just replaced it with this, is that what they've done? I think that's what they've done. Potentially. Cause yeah. Because I don't see a way to get it up from, or is it just like do I just have to like drag it down? Yeah, I think they have because this is all like the physics stuff and like recent what's that? Pathfinding links, GUI overlay. I make a giant penis. I'm not making a giant penis. I'm not making that, gang. It's so much more overwhelming. Like that, there used to be a nice little UI at the top with like a bunch of like fun little pictures. Why have they fucking like? Why have they modified? Like why? Either they've done that, or I'm just an idiot and I'm missing something. It did need an update. It did need an update. Studio, so it might actually be someone. You said the P and F word. You're getting cancelled. What fucking penis? Oh, I'm getting cancelled for that, gang. But yeah, yeah, 3D. What? Edit, view, What the fuck is wind direction? What? Oh, okay, right. No, I think that's for grass. What? Yeah, I've not. As I said multiple times, I have not played this in literal played. Fuck it. I've not touched this in like years. The last time I touched this was, I think, making Powers thumbnail. You sound British. That's because I am British. I am British, so that's why I sound British. It's been 20 minutes and my God's nothing to show for it. Because I'm trying to figure out this shitty UI. Insert object. I want a part. Look. Fuck you, Crown. Look there. We have something. Can I speed up? Is there any way for me to... I know there's just a way for me to, like, speed up how fast I move. Because, like, there's no way this is how fast I can move. Settings. Okay, there. Okay, that's way too much. Let me tone that down. Let's go 5. Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, so you have this. Wow, okay, we finally have a cube. How? Okay, it has... Okay, is there... I need to go back here. And if we go... There should be like a snap to grid. Bro, this UI is so shit, man. You have horrible dental hygiene. Do you drink tea every 8 minutes? You like fish and chips. I like fish and chips. Tea's disgusting. And my teeth are very much alright. They're not perfect, they're alright. When I was young, I was horrible at it, but I've got better in my later years. When I was young, I'd fucking eat dog shit and then like just go to sleep. But you know what? That's my message for today. Do dental hygiene. Trust me, it makes your life so much better. Okay, I actually hate this. Am I missing? I feel like I'm missing. Like, my country used to be a colony of the great country you live in. That blue guy that narrows that down by like 7 countries. All my siblings have gum disease before. Yeah, my dad has quite bad gum disease. His gums bleed like once a day, not 7. Yeah, no, what I'm saying, though, if you look at like a map of like every like country the UK is like occupied at one point, it's like half a world. Like it narrows it down by like 20, 30 countries. I don't know how to get this up. Maybe it's if I go window, properties, toolbox, output, activity, 3D. Can we do anything with terrain? Okay, let me not do that actually, because I know what that does. Plus, I've got my 26 icon, 58 pumpkin state. You can't guess my home country. Occupied by the United Kingdom. I mean, America was technically a colony, but I think the average American would turn around and not admit that. So I don't think it's America. Thinking about like logistically, like most likely where someone's want to hint. Nah, I'll guess this. I'll guess it. Thinking about population density of like a British colony, it's likely to be somewhere in South Asia, like India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Myanmar. I guess. Could be Africa, could be Egypt, all the way down to South Africa. Could be Australia, New Zealand, fucking yeah. I'm gonna guess Guyana. I'm no watermelon. What do you mean by that? Okay, how do I get this to... Okay, I'm gonna search this up real quick on my phone. It's been 30 minutes and... No, African, mate. Oh, okay, right. Casual rate. Yeah. Calm back, calm back. Let's. Yeah, nah, let's not. Okay. How? Okay, I need to actually find out how to do this though. How to? What is it called? It's called Snap Grid. Snapping options. What the fuck do you mean snapping options? There is no toolbar. There is. Yeah, there's no. Okay, what am I on? Like what thing? But I already hate this man. The old UI, I feel like an old man saying this. The old UI so much better, man. You know what? Fuck this cube off. This cube, yeah, fuck this cube off. Okay, so fuck that off, and I'll mess around with the building tools today. Just try and get better at that. But I actually need to, before we do that, need to actually figure out how to get the toolbar up. It's been 20. Yeah, I know it's been 26 minutes. I have nothing to show for it. I know. How to get the toolbar back in Roblox Studio. Well, it's not double. Okay, go to the View tab. View. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. It doesn't say. It doesn't say. It doesn't say what it's telling me to actually look at. Okay. It says that I just have to restart it. Well, this sucks. Okay, you can't see my 40. Okay, good, 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 good. Good. I thought I'd just fucking leak my college email. That wouldn't have been good. That would not have been good. How's your day been, mate? It's been fine. I woke up at like 3 a.m. So, yeah. So I'm probably doing the stream and going to bed. Okay. Do we get back? This is how it's meant to look. Okay, mine was just glitched. This isn't how I remember it. It's still woke nonsense, but like this is how I remember it. This is when it was peak. We're just gonna put it at 1 for now, and we'll put it at 45. So now what we can do is we can go stuff like scale. Or we are so back. We are so back. Go like 12, and then let's go 50. Boom! Look at that. Guess you're making the Super Sigma Alpha Goon on Lord Angie. Oh, I was just guessing what country. Uh, Didn't already say Guyana. It won't be Guyana because, well, it's not really a reason. Uh, it, yeah, sure, Guyana. Actually, no. New Zealand. Sure. Yeah, script. Print hello world. And if I'm not wrong, what scripting does, just put up a list. minus Asian African countries such as process of elimination. I mean, yeah, but if you minus Asian African countries, then it brings it down to like 15. If we're talking like actual, I just closed that. I didn't mean to close that. But then it's just actual stuff. Like 15 if you talk about like actual colony. But yeah. Toolbox is this, yeah. You can't be honest about the toolbox. Like, most of it is shit because I'm pretty sure you can get it. Like, the issue with toolbox is that the average thing you put in just has like hundreds of like scripts, and like, so, let's just spawn this in and fucking. I'm not gonna pronounce that because I'm gonna butcher it and say something which I shouldn't. But like, read me. Like, what it is, like, okay, I get this, like, all of this, and it's like, yeah. But what people do, like, you should never trust shit off the toolbox, because what people do is make stuff like this, they'll make it work, but then they'll add, like, a couple of lines of script in, like, a 400-line, like, script, and in that script, it will just give them access to, like, your game. Like, it'll be like, oh, like, give this person admin in this game, and then they'll just go in your game and just get your account permabanned. Fucking sucks, man. The only way you should use that is if you're using it for like blockouts. Like if you want like a table in a room and you haven't made a table yet, just go get a table off there and then replace it once you've made the table. But yeah. So yeah. Other things. What do we have? We have Avatar. I don't know what Avatar sings. No clue. Oh, these just show up no matter what. Oh, we know. Why do they show up in Avatar? This is weird. Do you animate? Do you mean what do you mean animate? Do you mean like what Surface GUI? Oh, is this like on a surface? Do you mean animate like drawing animate, or do you mean animate as in model animation? You have W animation skills. What if you're talking about drawing animation? No. If you're talking about like model animation, then I did it for a bit. I actually did it mainly because Cookie wanted to. Me and Cookie had the idea to make a game, and I started doing animation for it, and I got like half decent at it, and then just stopped it. Roblox. Yeah, not really. Like I learned how it works. I know how it works, like keyframes, modeling, and all that. Like, not modeling, like positioning, keyframes. I know how it works on that level, but I'm not like good at it. I'm all right. I know how to do it. Let me just get rid of the script. Just so I'm not wasting stuff. But how would I add like folders in this? If I go workspace in here, stuff. It's been half an hour, and I have this. This is half an hour's of work. How peak plugins? Yeah, I don't have many plugins. I don't know what most of these do, so I'm just not gonna touch most of these. What are these? Again, I don't know what most of these do, so I'm just not gonna touch the ones I don't know. Did you have Fortnite made a Simpsons show? Which game are you making? This is literally this is literally all I have. I should put a thing on the screen like I just have this on the screen at all time. Yeah, entire point is that I'm gonna make this with my community, but for now I'm just messing around in studio, learning how it actually works. Let me do this real quick, just so yeah. It's these skins. They already made over 5 seasons. Fair enough. I do honest, I don't really keep up with stuff like I like the Simpsons stuff. I played one game of Fortnite and that's it. What's your highest one? Diddy's World. I assume you mean Dandy's World. 39, which I got doing my last Dandy's World video, which I did, which was cool. collaborate. Is this where I can? I've got to save my game in Roblox. I'm not gonna do that. What, lol, your game is poop. I would love to argue with you on that, but I mean, I've been doing this for 30 minutes, and this is all I've done. I only have 28. Rip. But yeah, I would argue about this game being bad. This is literally all I've done. And like I haven't touched Studio in a year. It took me ages to realize that yeah. When you could swear, he doesn't care. Look. Hmm. Look, I'm alright. It gets. I don't know if I don't know for some reason every time like if someone just sends a swear word without like anything else or whatever, it doesn't show up for me. So I actually don't know what you said, but yeah. Uh, let's make. I want to make something quickly, just just like a little scene, little level kind of thing. Um, just so I could at least have something. I'm never gonna open this. I'll probably delete this straight after the stream, but just for now, yeah, just so I can relearn kind of how this works. Just try and add brain rot. Why is I'm not gonna add brain rot, gang. But yeah, let me just me let me just like mess around and like make little thing. So let me just go like 70. Then I need part. Let me go for a wedge, and we'll do like a staircase, kind of. We go. How can I explain how babies are made in full detail? No, no. I'd prefer not to do that. So you just go like 10, stretch it back, stretch it up. Take a little staircase. Can I like let's just say move it along a bit. One thing I will say, the 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 building tools on Michael does not know 4 years afraid of women. Yes and no is my answer to that, Crown. But no. The building tools on Roblox are so bad. Like these block tools. If you want good if you want like good building tools, use use Unreal Engine. And there's some good cube good in that, and it's so good for building, man. I actually love it. Why is this like 0.7? No, why is it? Why is it? Are they all like 0.7? Why are they 19.7? I don't know why they were like that. Like, oh, is it something to do with like dragging them onto here? What's it like? I don't understand what it's lining up to here. Okay, fucking stupid. Make I'm go gamble on ZZZ. I'll win big. Good luck, gang. I'm gonna assume that the 30 quid you won is already been, wasted on gambling. I'm just gonna assume that. Okay, it's the wedge. That's the issue. Okay, let me put in the wedge last, just because that wedge seems to be fucking everything up for some reason. We're actually gonna make a fully functional killer chasing survivors game in one stream. No, that's why if you look at the thumbnail, it's one part. As I said, this stream is just me relearning how all this shit works. In another stream, I'll actually get like in my next stream I'll actually get started. I have nothing planned at the moment. In my next stream I'll actually do stuff. Are you gonna make a? Are you making Steal a Brain Rot? I am not making Steal a Brain Rot. Isn't that game stolen? Like I heard something about like the game is just like a stolen version of like another game. Like it's like steal a character but just stolen. Let me actually lift this off the ground. Did you know Piggy was never meant to be popular? Maybe something will happen in this game. I mean, is anything really meant to be popular? Because you can't predict the success of anything. Sab won best creative direction. I can't lie. I get so heated when talking about Steel Brain Rot. It's actually like it's quite bad how much that game like in its success pisses me off. I'll be the first one to say I am a complete hater. Make a SpongeBob pineapple house. Put creepy SpongeBob. Why? Why would I do that? So 20. So let me bring this out by 20. How big is it? Okay, 70. So 90 plus an extra 10, let's just say. And then 30. What is that actually? 94. Let me just make it a nicer number. Add backdoor to the game. What do you mean backdoor? Oh, you want about like the thing where you had like a way which like steal someone's password and that? I don't really know what I'm making at the moment. I am just making stuff, if you're curious. Actually, wait, let's make this like a tower. So 50. I said this isn't meant to be impressive. This is just me messing around for because in the I said I'll plan everything out, and then in the next one, the next time I do this, I'll likely be doing all the blockouts for like the levels and like or the map, not levels. Yeah, and well, the best way to do blockouts is to simply just use the Roblox tools to make like this. So you see, for example, this at the moment, I don't like this tower. I think maybe if I move it 4, I know what you're making. I'm not really making anything. That's the thing. I don't know how you know when I don't know. So I'm gonna then bring this back by that. Okay, it'd just be easier now to bang, bang. I can hear someone screaming outside. I swear to God, man, I'm gonna lose it. And then 50. Is the entire game going to be completely original? Will it be Forsaken? Have stuff from Roblox Media? I'm going to try and make it unique because I don't know if it's a controversial opinion. I really hate when games just like use like or like already existing media. Not because I think it's lazy, but because I often find that people use it to mask over mediocre games. Someone will make a mediocre game, put like a bunch of like someone will make like a mediocre game, put like Slender Man over it, and know that will be instantly more popular. Like for me, it's very much a case of if you're gonna like make a game using already existing media, make a good game. And that's my issue. A lot of people just make like mediocre games, like low effort games, and just put like a character on it so it'll be popular. Steal a Brain Rot, good example. Stole someone else's game, put Brain Rot on it. One of the biggest games on the platform. When the game itself is like mediocre. Use backdoor template. I don't know what you mean backdoor. I don't know what you mean. I just think okay, I really don't like this tower. Let's just get this out of here. At least grow a garden is original. Yeah, I'd stand by that. I think grow a garden gets way too much hate. I think we use backdoor from the game doors. Why would I add that? I don't think that's what he's talking about. I think it might be better to just make this a cube. Just, you know, stretch it out a bit. Yep, okay. And then what we do is we actually should I think maybe what might look a bit better is if this is really annoying. Let me bang, bang, 20. Have it like in the middle, maybe? Be like a larger staircase. Then we'll put stairs in, and I'll just build like a little thing at the top here. Boy. And then at the bottom here, do the other bit. I think I mean, oh yeah. Lower hub is a backdoor scanner. Don't add anti-cheat at least. You should definitely buy me a computer. I'll pay you. I don't have the money. Make one of the killers, Piggy. I'm not gonna make one of the killers, Piggy. Yeah, so for now, I'll just put part, and I'll just put a wedge there. Okay, like there. And then simply stretch it back, pull it up. And then, as much as it's not a staircase with an outer ramp, you can kind of envision staircase. I know this does seem really like long and arduous, I can't say the word, like long and like a bit unnecessary, but like this is how this works. This is how I do like making a block out of what you're doing. Like even if it's as simple as this, what I could do is that I'm nowhere near finish this block out. Don't get me wrong. I can then take this block out, go right. Let me go model it, take it into Blender, and like model each individual part rather than just try to model it straight away. So yeah, you know what else is long and unnecessary? Don't make a penis joke. Do you play Piggy? I have played Piggy. I used to play it all the time back when it was not insanely popular. My cock. I knew you were gonna make a fucking penis joke immediately. Okay, duplicate 60. Okay, let's do that. Bloody hell. How many inches? I plead the fifth. I am not answering that question. I'm not even American, and I plead the fifth. Oh, what do you mean, ah? Why would I ever answer that? Why is 20? I bet I can guess how many subscribers. I bet you can't guess how many subscribers I have. Or I could just click on your YouTube profile and check. Never mind, it won't let me do that. Uh, you're either saying this because you have more, or you're saying this because you have like 7, and I don't think there's gonna be an in between. Because that's what it usually is. Everyone who usually goes, "Oh, guess how many subs I have." It's either because like that they're taking a piss and going, "Oh yeah, I have 7," or they're trying to flex and they have like 20K. I'm gonna guess 4.72. I just chucked a random number out there, I guess. Okay, yeah, okay, this is kind of coming along. Less. My next 21. I feel like I've overcomplicated like how I've did like the blocks. I feel like I could easily like take like a block or two out and just like stretch this down more. 100. Uh, can I? If I push this back, nah, that looks worse. My guy, one big thanks for sponsoring. What is this with the money I gave you for the border? If you finally used it and did it actually, pay well? Oh, would look nice here. Okay, wait, let me actually mess around with other stuff. Like, let me make like a fence. Well, not a fence, but like a railing. Go out to here. More. 1,000. Wait a minute. Okay. None of this is anchored, is it? So if I just go in game, this is all just gonna collapse. Oh well, we'll sort that out later. You spent your money on a character with octopus tentacles. I don't know if that was a good investment or not, but you know what? Fair enough. Not my money anymore. So if you want to make irresponsible financial decisions, then be my guest. Just keep making cool stuff for me, and then yeah. I think it might look better actually if we bring it one in. Grab this. Less. Can I just know at this point, gang? Like, we're gonna be here the entire fucking stream if I guess each individual number between 100 and 1,000. Why is this 0.5? Oh, cool. Don't know why it's letting me move it 0.5, but you know what? Fair enough. 407. Fair enough. No, you know what I'll do? We'll spend the rest of the stream like an extra hour like building out this block out. I'll get it like kind of finished, and then we'll end it. Just because, as I said, how many inches I've got? But gang, stop talking about your inches, I beg. I don't need to know. I don't need to know. What exactly are you sculpting? I don't really know. I'm just making like a little like pyramid type thing. I'm gonna put some. I want to put like a little temple there. But I'm making like a little like I don't know. Have you ever seen like Aztec pyramids, kind of, where they have a name. I don't mean like directly Aztec, but they have a name. It's like a pyramid where it's like instead of being little steps all the way up, it's more triangular. It's like larger like floors almost. It kind of goes up in floors rather than going up in like small little steps. And that's kind of what I'm doing, but I'm doing it just like where it would be up against like a cliff face where it's like a mountain kind of. My GOG feels good. I don't need to know. But yeah, but what, you know what? But yeah, so we've got like all of this. I'll keep working on this lower layer before I move up. Let me, um, yeah. You know what? For now, actually, let's just. Oh wait, no. Let me put that back in. Actually, let me actually now get onto uh this, and then we do. I finally found a YouTuber that doesn't time me out for being me. I just cannot be arsed. I'll be a million percent honest. But fair enough. As long as you're not hurting anyone else, I guess it's all right. I'm not saying anything offensive, which you very much did earlier, but you get one strike. Hello, Burb. Hello, welcome. I'm just messing around. I'm just making thing. Oh, you're taking the piss, man. You still haven't guessed my country. Yeah, yet again, like we're gonna be here ages if I guess each individual country, which Britain has occupied at one point. Like, you get what I mean? I don't know why it keeps sometimes putting me in 0.5. Hint, yeah, yeah, sure, I'll take a hint. Blue guy, you live in black. What do you mean you live in black? It's a European country. I don't think any European country's been a British col. European country has been a British colony. It's we haven't had any which are we've occupied land, but we've never had a colony in Europe, unless you're counting like Gibraltar or like Malta. Gibraltar isn't a country. Gibraltar's something. I don't. I actually fully don't know the. I don't know the entire thing about Gibraltar. I don't know if it actually is. Some places say it's a country, like for example, like football, like it has its own national team and shit like that. As I said, not every. It's weird. It's weird. Yeah, let's go pull it out. It looks a bit weird, but you know. Say Malta again. Malta. If you point out how I say it weird, I say Malta, like fucking Walter. Like I just say shit weirdly. That's it. I didn't mean to move out again. Get rid of those, and now what we do. But yeah, like that looks. That actually doesn't look that great, but it is just meant to be a block out, so it's not meant to look like fucking Picasso work. Okay, let me do this in an actual good way rather than being stupid. I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm not good at pronunciation. I say shit weirdly because I like saying shit the way which I like saying shit. I know it's like Malta, but it sounds weird when I say it. It doesn't roll off the thing. Malta. Yeah. I know I don't say it correctly. It's just I say it the way which I think it sounds the best. Like rolls off the tongue the easiest. And for me, that's Malta, not Malta, or like Malta, whatever the hell it is. It's not Malta. Oh yeah, I know. It's like it doesn't help because where I'm from, like in the UK, we have quite a harsh like language. Not language. We have like quite a harsh way of speaking. So like our A's do sound quite a lot like O's, if that makes sense. Why am I getting a reminder for a break, man? Anyways, guess my country. Gang, I don't know. It could be like France, but yet again, like if we're going off countries, the United Kingdom is like invaded, occupied at one point. Well, as I said, like it's gonna be like 20 minutes. Considering the fact that you're typing as well and it's slow, I'm not going through every country, gang. Think backwards. Exactly 1 minute ago. I don't want. I have the memory of a goldfish. I can't remember what I said 1 minute ago. I probably should have named these before I started duplicating them. Oh well. Okay, that's where it's off. Gang, just guess. European country that has been a Britain colony. No European country has been a colony, though. You're mixing up what colony and conquered means. Like, Canada was a colony. Meanwhile, like, Guyana was a colony. Um, other stuff was colonies. There's a difference between a colony and, as a difference between a colony and and conquering. France, for example, when we had part of France, I mean that's because we got conquered. Actually, that's not because we conquered part of France. It's because we got conquered by a part of France. But like, for example, Normandy wasn't a colony because we had conquered it. There's difference. That's looking decent. I'm convinced if I press this, it's all just gonna collapse. It is. Oh, oh, does it automatically anchor itself? Google exists. Yeah, but I'm going to. I can't be bothered to open up Google. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, no, no, no. It's just once it loads in, I can start pushing some of them out. Okay, let me actually go anchor it. You can use this building thing as a lobby, perchance. Lazy. Yeah, I am lazy. Yes, you should know this by now. I think that's anchored. I don't know how to tell if it's anchored. No, have I got Okay, let me check now. Okay, no. Okay, I need. I think I pressed it one too many times. Yeah. I don't know why it's only these ones out here which will come loose. Okay, I think it now is. So now these shouldn't move. Peek, peek. Eve so Crown, about this being a lobby. The game isn't gonna have a lobby. If you die, you're just gonna get put back in. I said, like FPS, where it's just an ongoing round. If you die, you still get a play. Type of that, like just chaos, like that, like that. But yeah, actually, okay, this isn't a good example because I am missing my torso. It's a bit high, but it doesn't really matter. Do you, Goon? Yet again, I'm gonna plead the fifth. Is the fifth? I think the fifth is the amendment where it's like I have the right to like not speak. I have the right to stay quiet on matters or something. Stairs. Okay, the stairs. Okay, let me put stairs in. Come on, don't be shy, admit it. It's not a case of admitting it, it's just a case of I'm literally doing fucking Roblox, gang. Oh, this isn't gonna work, is it? Because, yeah, because I'm gonna have to, like, do it weirdly. Okay, I'm just gonna keep the ramps in for now. But yeah, but for example, with this, let's just say, with what I've did, so like what I'd do, for example, I'd model it. I'd model like the stairs. I'd model like the base here. Then I'd go and like individually model differentness. To who you going to fictional characters reboot? Yeah, yeah. Again, I'm gonna plead the fifth. Okay, let me do this a bit better. Uh, right, this goes under. Let me. I'm just redoing it just so the cubes are more easy to work with. By the way, World War Two veteran has been noticed season 2, episode 4. Yeah, yeah, he was. Just anything else to that, or just gonna mention it? Oh, it wasn't even like a fucking soul mention as well. It was just full on name drop of them. But yeah, hello Cherry, hello. Uh, hello. Okay, wait. Let me stretch down. Oh, okay, this is gonna be annoying because there is just gonna be is that there? You know, actually, let me not stretch them down. Let me just keep it raised. I feel like that might be. You watch Has Been Hotel too. Yeah, yeah. Like I'm not gonna say I'm a fan of the show. I think it's alright. It's just very much I watch it because I like YouTube. I like to support YouTube YouTube series. Like it's why I watch like the glitch production shit. I'm not like huge fans of them, but it's YouTube like indie studios. I like supporting them. I like watching their shit because it's like just YouTubers who do it, kind of. But yeah. Uh, let me bring these up. One, two, three. I think that's same height. Uh, Has Been a Hotel surely doesn't count as indie anymore. I agree with that. It's just very much the case of it started out as that. Like that's my logic. For me, it's like very much if you start out as indie, like it should kind of like what's it called? It it's like I, you get what I'm trying to say. I can't speak good English. My brain isn't working. We should play Dines World together. That it's gonna be a while before you even get the chance because I'm not. I gotta be honest. I'm so bored of that game. I mean, FNAF and Minecraft started as indie, then yeah, like that's my logical like FNAF. Like it's very much not indie anymore, but like I would still refer to it as indie because it started out as indie. Why is my dog barking? I kind of miss the art style of the Has Been Hotel pilot. Um, you can't guess who my cousin is, Michael. How would I be able to guess who your cousin is? How? I don't like. Yeah, of course I'm not gonna be able to guess who your cousin is. Same way you can't guess my cousin because you don't know me. Look at my name. Read a cat. Oh, purple guy. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I get it. 'Oh, I didn't mean to paste that. Why is this? Actually, I have like over 100 cousins. Let me guess. They're all just different colors. Yeah, and then for like the building, just simply. I didn't mean to do it like that. Yeah, again, didn't mean. I meant to drag it over. So let's wall. Bring it in. 59. 57 it should be. Yep. How tall is it? It is 11. Right, okay, that's good. Um, I'm not gonna do individual rooms inside. I'm just gonna have it work. That doesn't make sense, but you get what I mean. Uh, Should we do? No, you know what I'll do actually? I'll make everyone was like Japanese roofs, where it's you know what I mean, where it's like it sticks out kind of. Red, orange, yellow, yeah, just a bunch of different colors. No, I hate the fact that was 67. Uh, you know, I was a massive, yep, low taper fade. It. Oh, why is this? Oh, right, and you bring it in. Right. Okay, okay, okay. Yep, so then, just so it doesn't clip. There we go. Add backdoor play. I still don't know what you mean by backdoor. You keep asking for backdoor. I don't know what backdoor means. I don't know what you mean. Barbershop haircut that cost a quarter. Yeah, again, that meme's dead. Uh, let me just. I'm probably. I might color it. But for now, let me just put this there. Pull it back here. We'll pull it into about here-ish. +1. Yeah, 19. Okay, that's better. Yeah, so then what we do, the script which means game backdoor, use backdoor scans, to get like, oh, yeah, what's to do your game? Yeah, but why would I want bots in my game? Why would I want that? I don't know why I don't really want a game I make to just be flooded with bots. Like, yeah, it'll make numbers look good, but I don't really care about like the numbers. I'm gonna join your Super Sigma server. Fair enough. $11? No, because it's one. No, 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 no. Yeah, 11, 11. Why does it keep going to 0.5s? It just destroys your game load, doesn't add bots though. Fair enough. I mean, I don't know why I'd add it if it just destroys my game, but fair enough. Not by script, by users. Fair enough. I don't know much about like scripting and that, if I'm being 1,000,000% honest. Like I don't know about like extra scripts and that. Not scripts by users. Oh wait, no, not by script. I've just read that message. I'm stupid, man. But yeah, as I know very little about scripting, so yeah. I am liking how it's a simple block out. I actually still need to put the railing bits in here, like the little pole bits. It's a simple block out, but it isn't bad. It's not great either, but it's not the worst thing I've ever made. not the best either, but for a simple block out, honestly, I'm fairly happy with this. I think just add a little tower at the top here, and then I think I'll put the things in, and then I'll just call it a day, and I'll ask, I'll do something, I'll work on this probably off. Can I say some sassy stuff in the server? What do you mean by sassy stuff? It matters what you mean. Like, like the rules of the server, just don't be an asshole. If you mean sassy like being an asshole, then like no. But like if you just mean like a jokey manner, like having a laugh with people, then like yeah, it's fine. But like yeah, just. But if you look at the server rules, it's basically don't be. Yeah, yeah. What I'm saying, like, look at the rules. It's basically like just don't be an asshole. Like that. Like that's the only rules. Don't. Please do not be right. Yeah. That as well. Is that a rule? That I put that as a rule. If that's not a rule in my Discord, that's an issue. No discriminatory or hateful language. Right. Okay. Okay. Right. Good. I'm pretty sure that covers that. I was going to say that would have been a very big missing gap in my rules. You have just all these rules. It's just like someone joins, just start putting racist stuff. It's like, oh well, you never said. It's like. Technically, they won't be wrong, but at the same time, it's like, don't. It says no no 18 plus stuff. Can't say cock. Cock isn't 18. The 18 plus inappropriate stuff basically just means don't send porn into the channels. Like, like that's basically what that means. You could say cock, like, cock is not 18 plus. You could say cock, just don't send cock. That is basically what that rule means. That's only restrictions, images, and videos. I mean, kind of, but I'm like, don't start typing like smut in the chat either. Like the best way to think about the rules is just kind of like use your brain. Like, don't be an idiot. That's the best way to put it. You're often freaky, but limit yourself. Yeah, yeah. Basically, don't be an idiot and just like understand. Like, yeah, you can have a joke, but also don't go over the top. Don't say stupid shit. Don't be an idiot. Like those are the rules basically. Let me actually just make it. This is gonna be a top, so I'm just make this like the full-on roof. It doesn't look the greatest because like, okay, it does look okay. I'm gonna delete this top layer and I'm gonna. No, I'll do actually for now. I just need to get rid of that. I'll smallen it back down to 11, and then I'll just make it another smaller one. So. So my Cochrane image just chat. Yeah, I did get the notification of that. I did have to check. I was worried for a second. It's just a picture of a chicken. But yeah. 11. Yeah. And then just bang. This shouldn't be overlapping. No, it is, right. Wait, is this even on the right square? No. Okay, I don't know why it flipped like that, but okay. That's not the extent. Nah. Hello, egg. I don't know. I don't know what you said. Message restricted. I don't know what heinous actions you've just spoke, but hello. Uh. Yeah. As I said, it's a block out. It's not meant to look like Picasso, but like, yeah. I'll color it. I'll make it look a bit nice before I end. Is egg swearing? Can you give me more so I can ban blue guy? What's because blue? Is it because what? I close their eyes. If I close the V eyes, what do you mean V eyes? I mean your eyes. And also that doesn't make sense. Actually, wait. Yeah, this is gonna be the top, so there's literally no point. One, two, one, two. Yeah, it looks a bit weird, but I can't be asked to redo this entire like bottom layer, so I'm just gonna just leave it. Bloody hell, I felt like I was gonna be sick. If I'm not wrong, can I ban this guy? Egg, why are you so persistent? Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, this actually pissed me off. Why is this one? Oh my god, I fucking hate Studio. Why is there like... Okay, I'm just not gonna question it. What kind of setting are you thinking for your game? As I said, this. The entire point of me making it so vague is I thought it would be fun is if we as a community fill in the blanks and create a game. So as I said, I've literally got this brief, and from here, I'll propose ideas. You give her like you can propose ideas, I can propose ideas, and the entire point is that what we do is we go right. That's cool. Yeah, let's put this in. That's cool. Yeah, that's let's use this idea. And by the end of it, we'll have a game which multiple people will have input on, and as a community, we'll have a little game. It won't be good, but yeah, urban abandoned derelict city. Add a backrooms map. I'm not gonna add backrooms, man. It's brain rot. You know what I was thinking? Um, I think games underutilize claustrophobia. What claustrophobia? Why does it sound weird when I say it? I think I'm missaying that, am I? Claustrophobia. The fear of tight spaces. I love add a bacteria entity as the killer. Why would I add a bacteria entity? What was it? What I think would be cool is like a map. Is like narrow like alleyways. For example, take your idea, Crown. Like the derelict, like abandoned city, but make it like you got like the entire like cyberpunk. Do where you have like cyberpunk alleys and they're like really crowded, really like compact. something like that, like a derelict version of that, like old, rotting, decaying buildings, but with like those tight, like alleyways kind of everywhere. I think that could be a fun idea because every time, not enough horror games use tight hallways, and if they do, they're just not scary, and they're more based on just like, oh, well, you need to run away. But being in like tight hallways, having to make like random choices like left and right to run, I think that's like fun. But yeah, but as I said, like we'll plan this shit out more on like other streams. This stream's just meant to be me learning and like explaining everything. I swear to God, man, there. Right, I'm taking these. I need to play my Piggy map. I don't play Piggy anymore. I played it quite a lot, but I don't play anymore. I need to raise these. I need to raise the bars up by one. Right, let me go do that. There. Right, we'll end this by coloring it, and then I'm giving it like just like base textures, and this will kind of get the main thing which I'm doing here. I'm kind of giving you an idea of what next stream might look like when it comes to what we're doing, because as I said, this is just like building blocks basically. You it's much easier to make assets for something when you know what it's meant to kind of be, if that makes sense. You make a block out, you look at the block out to plan out what you need the model, and then from the model, well, from that block out, you then model using concepts, concept art, whatever, and then you basically slowly but surely replace the blockouts into simple just cubes, which in like placement holders is what it is. You replace the placement holders with what they're actually meant to be, and by the end of it, you end with a full-fledged model, map, whatever. So, for example, with this, I'd model the building, I'd model the kind of ground floor, I'd model the railings, maybe like a tree to put in here, like maybe like a little tree in this bit here, stuff like that. But yeah, could do it off stream maybe as like a little project, and then show it next stream and go like, hey, trust the process. But yeah. Because yeah. Actually, that's a fair point. If you're curious what I'm going to be modeling in, I'm going to be using Blender because it's what I use, and I know how to use it. Let's put it that way. But yeah, did I create two? No, I didn't. I only created one. There we go. Okay, these ones up here actually work really nicely. Watch it now, not. Yeah. So just got this final little bit, and then I can, and then I can go to bed. The very normal time of 5 p.m. Uh, take this, duplicate, drag it along, duplicate. I should be using the hotkeys, but I don't like using hotkeys just in case I do something incorrect. And it also is just so much more. Like you've got to remember so much more things if you're doing hotkeys. Why are these different? Why does this one? Oh, is this? Ah, I know why. I think. Yep, I know why. I need to. Why, Michael? I have to go to school. Fair enough. Bye bye. Shortest stream appearance of all time. Yeah, this is really annoying. Hopefully it's only an issue for this one. Nope, it's an issue for everything. Fuck. Right, okay, I've got to just quickly. Gotta drag everything out by one. So what I've now got to do is drag this back, forward. I need to drag this along as well. Right, I've just got to fix this quickly. Fuck's sake. There's no point in me doing this. I said, I'm not going to touch this beyond today, most likely. But it's like, it's just going to piss me off if I don't fix it. Okay, wait, now I've got to drag this forward. This forward. Is this a house? Kind of. As I said, this is just like I'm just relearning how to use like studios, like build stuff and that. So this is very much just not, this is very much not going to be used. I'm getting dragged out the house. Bye, Michael. Goodbye, Slasher. Hopefully, now this is I think this is now even. It looks so weird from this angle. I actually hate it. From like this angle, it looks so weird. I'm getting kidnapped. Fair enough. Get back. Okay, let's before I end the stream, let's just close everything on the left here, which is like overworld. Yeah, I should have maybe, just maybe, I should have put like organized this. But you know what? I said this isn't getting used for anything. This is just me to relearn stuff. So let's just color everything just so it looks a bit nicer. Material. Oh, there's actually a roof material. That's quite nice. So let's just go bang bang. I didn't want to put it on that. I wanted to put it on something else. Bang 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 bang. This would be like that look good potentially. Actually, yeah, that looks quite nice. It's not perfect because of that, but oh well. As I said, it doesn't have to be exactly perfect. And also, it doesn't make sense for the materials to be the same. Also, it doesn't make sense for this to be filled in. I can't be asked to change it. I just want to finish this just so I can get the plan in for the next so I can actually start like planning out the game, because I'll probably do that off stream. But yeah, let me. Okay, there's gonna be like a stone, cobblestone. Actually, yeah, that looks fine. Grey cobblestone, or is that? Nah, it's too light. We'll have to go for like a darker one. Darker. Yeah, I like that. Right. Okay. Bang, bang, bang. Bloody hell, man, I hate this. And then let me just turn the one back here, just so it makes it a bit easier. Bro, I've just scared the shit out of myself. Oh my god, man. You don't sound so. It's getting so like dark in my room because of like it's hitting like a late time. You don't sound. I've locked up from my screen. I'm sat on my desk with like my TV behind my laptop. I looked up from my screen and I saw my reflection in like the TV, but I can't see my eyes. Like where my eyes are and shit. It's just dark. I looked up and just scared the shit out of myself by looking at my own reflection. Before anyone goes, "Oh, is it just because you're ugly?" Fuck off. Before you even make that joke. I fucking hell, man. I'm so sleep deprived. I'm getting jump scared by my own fucking reflection. I need to wrap this up, man. No, I'm just gonna keep these plastic. I can't be asked to go through and fucking do each one of these individually and recolor them. Oh, I no, fuck it. I'm just gonna keep it like this for now. Uh, play. Wow. Wow. Look how cool. Why did I have two mouse? Wow. Look how cool. You can walk around it. Wow. I'm so short because I've ripped out my own torso. But wow. It was definitely ugly. I've been on a glow up recently, but oh, did I not put these in? Oh, fuck's sake, I need to do these. Right. It's gonna piss me off if I don't do these. But as I was saying, I've been on a glow up recently, but you know, I went from a 2 out of 10 to a 3 out of 10. So, going up in the world, but I'm going up in the world, but it's like, it's like adding paprika to a pile of shit. It's like, it'll taste better, but still a pile of shit. Anyways, that should hopefully be fixed now. Yep. And wow, look, this is like this took me literally an hour. Like if we don't include like the first 30 minutes where I just didn't do anything and like was like trying to just relearn like the UI and shit. This took me 30 minutes. It's not awful. I said it's a block out. The entire point of this is that I use this to then go ahead and like model, like actually do models, make this look good. Simply just, like this gives you a vision of what like like if let's say I did go ahead and make this like what like good with models, you could look at this and go, oh, I see how this has turned into that. Like the railings would be modeled, the building would be like models with like windows and shit, and like actual good roofs. This would look better. Probably have stuff around the side just to make it, less of a like a hard. Make it look less like it's just been plopped on there. But yeah, anyways, I'll go on. This was a bit boring, because it's just me messing around with this shit. But hopefully next time I do it, it's different. Don't get me wrong, a lot of these streams will be boring as fuck. I'm not gonna sit here and say that these are gonna be the most entertaining things known to man. It's gonna be watching me building shit and like scripting shit. But yeah, but for now, we're gonna call it. I'll spend time off stream like planning. If you're in the Discord, the concepts channel, I'll probably put stuff into there about this. I'll probably put like stuff like that. And if you want to leave suggestions for what I should do with like the project in like this game, put it in the suggestion. Put it in the suggestions channel. There, fucking hell, took me a while. But yeah, anyways, hope you enjoyed, and yeah, we're gonna end it here. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in whatever I'm doing next. Video soon, hopefully. I can't speak, man. It's not been a good day. It's not been a good day.